Dust is an unfortunate side effect of rural roads as well as on farm surfaces. But there's a product out there available that can help keep dust in the ground. Better yet, it's made with soybean oil. The Nebraska Soybean Board is helping to promote this product, which is called Dust Lock. We recently learned about it with a staff member from the Nebraska Soybean Board. Let's talk about this product. It's called Dust Lock. So from a high level, what does this product do?
Yeah, so Dust Lock is a product that's made by Environmental Dust Control of the Midwest. And it's a soy-based road stabilizer and dust suppressant. So the way that it works is when they apply it, it bonds to the materials and molecules that are in the road, and it hardens and forms a stable barrier. And so the benefit of this is that it stays where it's applied, doesn't run off or anything like that, and it eliminates dust, mud, erosion, potholes, washboards, all kinds of things like that. And it's non-corrosive, and so the main benefit of it is that it's a cost-effective and environmentally safe alternative to permanent road surfaces.
So this is a soy-based product. So what part of soybeans are used in this product?
Yeah, so when soybeans are crushed, it's the process of turning the soybean into meal and oil. And when that oil is refined, there's byproducts of that, and those are used as the ingredients for Dust Lock. So since it is plant-based, it's renewable, non-toxic, chemical-free, yeah.
You had the chance to try this on in Nebraska, and a lot of our viewers today might not realize it, but they were likely walking on a road that was treated with Dust Lock. That was out at Husker Harvest Days this past year. Tell me about that demonstration and how that went.
Yeah, so the Nebraska Soybean Board sponsored the application of Dust Lock at Husker Harvest Days, and we applied it to the 3 miles of gravel road that surrounded the site there. And so it gathered a lot of attention and led to a lot of inquiries about the product. But it was really well received. The site managers there told us that it led to increased visibility, and there was less dust that was blowing on the facilities and on the exhibitors. So it went really well, and they're actually going to be applying more of it later this year.
So the Nebraska Soybean Board has announced a matching program, a funding program. If people want to have Dust Lock on some of their properties, different places, they can apply for some funds here. Tell me about that program.
Yeah, so we wanted to build on the momentum that came from that because, like I said, it gathered a lot of attention and it had a lot of people asking about it. So we created the matching funds program as a way to kind of reignite some of that interest while also helping alleviate some of those costs and actually getting the product out there. So us and Dust Lock will review the applications and we'll match funds up to $10,000 for a select number of applications.
Well, I'm sure, again, a lot of our viewers would love to put this on their local county roads. Probably not the best application for those, though. Yeah. So tell us, who are the types of people you're hoping will apply for this program? What are some of the surfaces you're hoping to apply this on?
Yeah, so we know that dust control and road stabilization is an issue that affects all parts of Nebraska. So our main focus and people we want to apply are any sort of ag-related facility that benefits Nebraska communities. So some of the examples of this would be fairgrounds, those county roads coming into town, or grain processing complexes, hog farms, feed mixing areas, anything along those lines. But we also know that there are other smaller locations that could be utilized. So we also are encouraging, maybe some smaller places too. So it's pretty flexible.
Through this grant program, the Nebraska Soybean Board offering to match up to $10,000 in this funding. What's the deadline if somebody wants to put an application in for it?
Yeah, so we're accepting applications until April 28th. So between now and then, people can visit dustlock.com to learn more information, get some cost estimates, things like that. And then they can go to nebraskasoybeans.org and they can find the application on our website. And if they have any sort of questions, they can call our office and talk to me about it too.
I mentioned your title with the Nebraska Soybean Board is Demand and Utilization Coordinator. I guess from your perspective, this has to be a pretty cool project to show Nebraska soybean farmers how their checkoff is benefiting them with a real-world example, right?
Yeah, so I mean, producers and researchers are continually looking for new ways to utilize the entire composition of the soybean. And the checkoff is always wanting to promote new uses, things that build demand for soybeans, stuff that affects the bottom line for farmers. So it's really cool when there's a product that farmers produce that provides an immediate and sustainable solution that to an issue that affects everyone in Nebraska. So it's a win-win for everyone, and it's been a fun project to work on.
Absolutely. I'll give you the final word one more time. Let's share the website and anything else you want to share about this project.
Yes, so go to nebraskasoybeans.org. You can find the application for the matching funds there. And then to learn any more information about DustLock, you can visit that website there. So soybeans really benefit Nebraska in a lot of ways, and we want to help Nebraska communities in any way we can. So.